Hello, welcome back to the final nine of the Canadian disc golf production of
The late autumn disc, yes, golf, and glorious activities, aka the Lady Gaga.
the L.A.D.Y.G.A.G.A. Fantastic. It's been a tough day so far. Really windy, really cold.
Yeah, it was a challenging day for me to be a TV outside, standing at hole one between 7 a.m. and 4 p.m.
We all feel so bad for you.
I had some cookies.
Oh, who brought you cookies?
Sabrina.
Sabrina brought you cookies? How nice of her.
She's my blue and
Yes.
she does what I need to do. So we got who shot the hot round one.
Not doing so bad. He's a couple behind, but
Pham Zanini has been shooting hot through the first nine.
James Duong. He's holding his own there. I think he's keeping himself.
And Kaylin's been making a move. Kid's doing okay.
He does that.
So hole 10. Hole 10 is the same as the longs. It is the shared tee pad, typically hyzer shot over the water and bushes, but you do have the option of a forehand or a turnover roller shot up the middle. The hill faces down a bit, so if you land on the hill, you also risk rolling into the water.
That's true. That looked a little high from Kalen.
I will typically finish a bit too left.
Yeah.
Looks like he might have hit something though.
He lost sight of it. Oh. He must have cut a tree or something. I'm not sure.
Someone's spotting.
Yeah. I wonder who that is.
Yeah. So Zanini looks like he's electing for the second way.
Hi, James. There's a camera there.
Duong is disturbing everybody.
I'm assuming with that huge right to left wind that you can see coming off the water, Cam wasn't feeling comfortable throwing it.
Looks like he hit early.
Yeah.
Duong's lining up the big hyzer.
Look at that willow blowing in the background.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a willow.
Whoa, this is going to be really good. Oh, catches the tree.
Looks like it caught something. It'll probably be about 50 feet out.
Yeah, so close to perfection.
And Wee is also looking like he's lining up the hyzer. Looks like he's a little inside, but it might work out.
Yeah, that's surprisingly. The wind must not be coming as hard as I thought, because that did not get blown away as much as I thought it would.
Cam should be laying it up from here, but you never know.
He's got a berg in his hand. Doesn't stop him. Give him a half go. Smart play.
Yeah. Got a lot of spectators down by the bridge. So yeah, Kalen did end up in the rock garden. Looks like his hat got knocked off on that jump.
Did it? I missed that. Which would have been OB under normal rules, but you were generous to our players today.
It's very hard to signify the line.
Yeah, it's getting a little murky.
A line would need to be painted to call it OB, and that's a lot of paint.
Yeah.
Duong with the run, he stayed okay.
Yeah, he's just right beside that tree. That's pretty easy for James. This is Wee's drive, right?
Yep, just outside the circle.
He actually went long, which is quite impressive. That water down there is eating a lot of discs off this hole.
Yep. Laying it up would not be a bad idea. Looks like he did.
Yep. That's from 40 feet downhill at that thing. I don't blame him at all for laying that one up.
Yep. If you're down the hill, you can blast it up, but going down the hill,
Yeah.
you don't want to lose a putter either.
Got some spectators.
The dog on leash.
Yeah, that's good. That's what we want. Got some spectators definitely here for the disc golf. Not for the ducks.
Nope.
Geese, ducks.
Those are ducks, yeah.
Ducks, yeah.
They should. But yeah, this is what it's like when it's -2. You don't want to see what the park's like when it's 15.
That's true.
Cam with the comeback.
So that'd be what, a 4?
I think so.
4 for Cam. Off of the attempting the forehand down the left-hand side.
Yeah, it didn't pay off this time.
James Duong trying to make his comebacker.
Taking a second to think about it.
Dead center,
Easy
no
putt.
doubt. Kalen with the tap in. 1-2. Only 1-2 in this round. Chris Toe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chris Toe is a new Team Edge member.
Oh, giving away your secrets, are you?
An off-season pickup.
Oh, good for you.
Let's hope he stays.
The
Hole 11. So hole 11, big change from the long tee pad. It now becomes a 250-foot tunnel shot. Typically, people will throw either a forehand or a little hyzer flip, straight buzzy shot at it. You don't really get penalized too much for going long. You just got to keep it low.
definitely a far cry from the longs.
Yeah.
And this one turns into a gentle putter shot versus the absolute rip from the longs back and left of here. More technical though.
Kalen with a fine shot.
With this right to left wind, sometimes you'll see people take a hyzer route up to the right there near that willow. But I don't think anybody. I think everyone on this card has got the finesse to put it down that gap.
The hyzer's a dicey shot if you miss.
Mm-hmm.
Big, thick forest all the way up the right side of the fairway.
That is buttery.
It's looking good. It's gonna flatten out a bit and stop.
I'm surprised to see that hyzer out as much
Yeah.
as it did, but I think the wind just pushed it away.
We're sitting up nice. And last we have Cam.
Yeah,
Looks
that's
a little
typical.
inside, yeah.
Yeah, typical on this to pull a little inside. Trying to trust your disc.
Excellent shot.
Yeah, Cam's learning his lesson from the last hole and just putting it under the basket.
Got Duong putting for 2.
Focus. Oh, I love the putt face.
Looks like we got Hazel teeing off on 17 and Wee making a massive putt.
That's a good one. That's a good putt for Wee. Keep himself, try to get himself back into this. Try to take the lead back from Cam.
The MP40s are not letting off for the MPOs.
On the on
On the
17.
drives, yeah.
It's not that close.
Nah.
Oh,
They're walking in his eye line, though.
better hurry up, Kalen. That cart getting your way.
Come on, good.
That's actually a great putt too.
Yeah.
I know we were playing it off, but good job.
Yeah, that's the lead MP40 card.
Ah.
Hazel, Joe, George, and Justin.
Very nice.
Easy putt from Cam. And that's for the 3, I believe. And same with Duong.
It's a tough, tricky little hole. Gives you some trouble sometimes if you don't hit your gap perfectly.
So hole 12 is you tee off from this top of the hill. You're just going straight at the basket. We've got the wood line on the right side if you flip up. And if you end up left, you're probably okay. You just want to make sure that you make both mounds. And long is parking lot, but
I've never seen anyone realistically make the parking lot. The typical mistake is you pull it over into these trees on the right.
Yep. Then you got a pinched off step out shot, which is not fun to make.
He's got all the distance in the world to make this shot, so I'm curious how he attacks it.
He's got a little hyzer flip, flat.
Yeah, it's not going to
Little
get there,
short.
but it's going to be circle's edge.
Yeah. Nothing to be disappointed about. Duong can make it too.
Ooh, that's
Little
low.
low.
Just wait for it to pop its head up now. It's going to be
She
short.
might be 60, 50 feet out.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Looks like he's got a good shot. Little short.
Yeah, it's tough to really penetrate into the basket because you don't want to push into the trees on the right at all. It's
Long
a way to get yourself up to the 5 territories.
80-foot jumper. Good placement.
Gotta love James's putt when it always comes down right next to the basket. Always gives it a chance as well. Cam as well. Very similar. Showing the marvel for the camera.
Big step putt.
Oh no.
That'll go.
That's.
Let's hope he can get the comeback on this one.
Oh boy. Unlucky.
And he's only putting from about 40, it looks like. No one can seem to capitalize on this basket.
Some days putting just is not as easy as it should be. Just gotta throw a disc in a basket, right?
He's done it.
Yep, Caitlin knows how to do it.
That was his 2?
It would have been, yeah.
That's a big 2. I believe Kalen was also playing the course blind.
You think so?
I think he mentioned that to me at the event. It was his first time playing the course.
Luckily, it's this course you can get around pretty easily if you don't know it. There's not too many tricky shots. It's just about execution.
Yep, hitting lines.
Hit your lines, make your putts.
Not many local lines.
No.
Nice putt.
Little low, but counts.
Big spin.
Mm-hmm. Big spin indeed. That's what they call them. Big spin wee.
I've heard it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely a thing.
Another low putt, but
James living up to his nickname.
yep.
Hole 13.
Hole 13, same thing as short tee pad. Well, it's the same tee pad. You got 2 options. Go to the right or left of that tree in the middle. You want to get around that presumably apple tree, and if you go long, you end up in the woods. The 315 feet of fairway limit are pretty common off the tee.
Yeah, that hill right in your eyesight. You want to keep it close to it to get it moving forward far enough, but that hill definitely causes you to throw too high or straight into it if you're unlucky. Although that looks
Caitlin's
perfect.
got a pretty straight shot, a little bit of fade at the end, but should be circle's edge. Lining up backhand. Nice and high. Will it get the finish? He doesn't look happy with it.
Yeah, as soon as you get up high, as soon as you get up high, that tree just gets so big and it's almost impossible to make it through it. You do have to keep it low and flirt with the ground and the squirrels apparently.
Duong looks like he's lining up a firebird.
Oh,
Maybe not. It's stable. I don't know.
Whatever disc it was.
It looked like one, but
yeah, you definitely wanted to swing that out a little farther outside.
And Cam's got some cool dyed disc. Don't know what it is, but it looks nice.
Oh,
Looks like a mid.
you think so? 315. This throw with a mid would be very difficult.
Yeah.
Not impossible, just unnecessarily difficult. Ooh.
Not an ideal putt.
No, just a side circle or just inside circle maybe. Pulled it just right. Audrey looks cold.
Yeah. Well bundled though. What a putt by Duong.
That's huge.
Yep.
Good job, James. I'm just noticing now he kind of kisses at you when he makes his putts. Keep an eye on that. Yeah, good confidence.
Definitely directed at me.
I don't doubt it at all.
So I believe on this hole we're missing footage for Cam and Kaylin's putts.
On the next hole?
On this one, I don't think I saw their putts on 13. So this is 14. From the longs it was that Anheuser with the Mando. From this it's just a straight tunnel shot. You go a little long, you end up in the long stuff, and you hang it left or right, you might end up hitting a tree, but it's a basic 275.
I find this hole tends to draw people down into the right just the way the hole plays, the hill, everything.
Yep.
A lot of people pull it right, try not to get out left where
You
where
try to
Kalen
flex
just
it
got
over
to.
and then doesn't come back.
So don't look now, but Kalen's tied with Cam.
Yeah, he's been making some big moves on the back nine. I
Mm-hmm.
think he started out -1 and he's got 4 birdies so far. Duong's hanging it out to the right. A little bit of a fade. Looks like he's just inside the circle. And Cam looks like he's going to be... That's actually an okay shot.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
actually,
it was going to fade out a bit more. But
kind of deceiving from this angle, but it is a short shot. It is something you just need to feather something down there with, so it won't look like they're throwing full power.
Wee's just doing a simple hyzer at it, which is
go
looking
in.
good. Come on.
Oh,
Don't think I mentioned it last round, but this hole was sponsored by Melinda Mile and Disky Chicks, who supplied a few discs with us, and she's got her van, drives around, and sells discs out of them. So check out Disky Chicks online on Facebook.
thank you, Disky Chicks. Kalen just airballs a putt there.
Yeah, we jinxed him by saying how hot he was playing.
You know, that happens. You gotta handle the heat from the commentators.
And
Ooh,
Duong with a big
James.
putt. Wouldn't expect anything else.
No, his putting is so good. Effortless sometimes.
We still blasting it from 10 feet.
Yeah. That's how you keep your confidence up. He's really stepped it up this year. Really improved his game. I think he was playing MPO last year and doing not so great. And this year he's been at the top, middle, sort of hovering around that cash line.
Yeah, I think he made the move last summer. I think last year's spring fling, I think I played with him in M1, and then he abandoned me.
He abandoned you in your division. You are the M1 master, though.
I will be in 10 years.
Good finish from Kalen.
Yep.
Something
Showing his
bothering him
respect
there.
to the basket.
Yes, did it shake back?
Yep. He made it.
Yep.
Very animated Pham Zanini
He
is
is.
today.
You'll always know what Cam is thinking.
So on to hole 15.
Indeed.
Hole
Getting kind of down to the end here.
Yeah, crunch time. 4 holes left. So hole 15, it's the same shared tee pad. We got the forehand of the big anhyzer, elevated basket, and we got the stream behind. And a Mando that really does not come into play on this basket.
And from what I understand, a lot more wind. Although it doesn't look that bad.
No.
They got a lull in it apparently. The second round was significantly more windy than the first. As James leaves
Held that out very
way out. Hopefully he's still in bounds. Didn't go into the creek.
Cam going for the forehand. James should be safe there unless you really cut through.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to get all the way to the water.
Yeah.
Especially on a forehand.
You need some meat on the disc.
That
Cam just
right
stuck?
That right to left wind must be pretty strong if they're
Yeah.
keeping all their forehands that far away from the basket. Psych.
Kalen hanging it wide too.
Yeah, similar to Cam, it looks
Yeah.
like. Just
Little
as
shorter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looks like Wee's deciding what he wants to do.
forehand roller down
Looks
the
like
right hand
it.
side. There is a Mando there, so you can't swing it outside that tree, but between the two trees is definitely a viable option.
Is he lining up just a backhand?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like maybe a Pathfinder or something like that. Hard to say, but still a great shot. He's going to easy 3 from there, or
Yep.
run if he wants it, and he does not want it.
No.
Very smart.
Setting up for the slam dunk.
Yeah.
This is Cam?
It's got to be, yeah. No,
Oh,
it's James.
Wow. Shows how much I pay attention.
Yeah, I don't know if...
There's Kalen laying it up.
James left himself maybe a 25-footer for his 3 on the elevated basket. That's...
Is Cam going for it? No.
You could definitely tell that he wanted to think about going for it.
So Duong with a little tweener. I'd say it's about 20.
Yeah, more like 20. Still tough in the elevated. No problems for James. 2 twos on the round. One from Sergey Grabovski and Braden Jones. Great twos, guys. I think Sergey's got a great forehand.
Yep.
And Braden's a lefty, so.
Yeah, it's a good lefty hole.
Yeah. Ooh, sneaks it up a little high in the basket there.
All the laying up is paid off, so getting under this hole relatively unscathed. Star par.
Coming down to the last couple holes, you're gonna have to start running some longer putts if you want to make a move. As Cam has got a 1-stroke lead on Kalen.
So hole 16 changes a bit from the longs. We've now got a downhill slight hyzer shot. We've got the picnic areas on the right. We've got a stream on the left, and a big tree line.
Ooh, that's a bit right. Oh, he caught
Lucky
the tree.
kick. Here's Cam. Yeah, one of them definitely took off their jacket. Because I don't think they both had gray hoodies on before.
Oh,
That's the source
they're
of my
tricking.
confusion.
They're tricking us up 3/4 of the way through the tournament.
That's what the Birdie Boys do.
Yeah. Next, they're gonna switch hats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cam's safe.
Yeah,
Maybe 50 feet out.
I think on this hole you're looking for the 2, so he's gonna be upset that he has to make a putt. But
This is one you should definitely be chasing.
yeah,
They've got a bit of wind, but most of the holes from the shorts on the back 9 are ones that should be attacked. Kalen flips it out a bit. Last we got Wee. Let's see if he can put it in the circle.
oh yeah.
You can tell by the sponsor sign how windy it is.
It's tough to say. The wind brings him back. Oh yes, it does.
He's within
marked.
10, yeah.
Good job, Wee.
So Duong's got a long way to go. He's in a bit of bush.
His bush on the right gets really dense.
I've lost a lot of discs in there.
Yeah, surprisingly, right?
He muscles it. And gets knocked down.
That's
That's probably helpful.
Yeah, it helped him from not going OB,
Yeah.
but he has no putt at the basket from that corner. Over the water fountain next to the squirrel. Squirrels are out there in force, plumping themselves up.
Yeah, it's almost hibernation time. So Cam looks like he's got about a 40-footer.
There is an OB creek back there if you sail one by the basket, but I don't think that's in Cam's mind at all.
Maybe it was.
Maybe it was. Could have been that wind affected there.
Strong's got a bit of a look at it.
Oh wow! Off the tree and in.
This is why we never count him out.
Yeah, you can't count James out. Definitely planned that tree hit.
Excellent par save.
Yeah, all looks the same.
That was Kalen for his par.
Indeed. And then our hopefully lone 2 on the card. Oh, he's actually farther away than I thought he was.
Yeah, he looked like he was about 10. It looks like he's maybe 20, 25.
Oh no. Hopefully I didn't jinx him.
Nah.
Wee's got this.
Yep.
Yep.
Off the halo.
Yep. Good for Wee. Him and Braden Jones. The only 2 twos on the afternoon.
And this is not a lefty hole. Maybe a lefty forehand hole.
Yeah, he's got a great forehand, so nothing wrong with that. But the definitely expect more twos on that hole. It's
Yep.
right there. It's right in front of you. Just a stock hyzer for any righty.
So we got the Peace Bridge hole, hole 17. The difference between the longs, it's flat. The longs is on a slight hill, and it's maybe 50 feet closer. Same thing, you do not want to go in the pond. You do not want to hit the bridge, and if you end up left in the rock garden, you're going to have a tough outshot. Too far right, you hit the willow, you're likely in the pond, and the disc is not coming back.
Mm-hmm. A great hole to run the ace on because that hill behind it just sort of catches you when you come in.
Nice backstop.
As we has done
Yeah,
exactly
Lee's
that.
done an excellent shot.
Yep.
So close.
Perfect. It's a little deceptive. It'll probably be farther than it looks, but still a great shot.
Duong also looks fine.
Oh, these guys are putting on a clinic on this hole so far.
That's a tap in.
Yeah. All right, Cam. A lot to live up to.
Found something on his shoe he didn't like.
Oh, no.
A lot of wind.
Oh, he's going more straight at it. Wow, what a kick.
That was lucky.
He's probably still 30 feet away, but
Yeah. Better than a putting from the bush.
it's true. Kalen also takes a straight at it approach.
Yeah, a little flippy, but he should be within 20. Cam made it in the circle. That's good. Easy putt.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That had to be. Oh, he was in the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I'm forgetting.
About
Great
his
putt from
lovely
Cam.
kick.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, a bunch of good shots here.
Yes, we were saying we look like he was close, but he's 15, 20 feet past. Shouldn't be a problem, but gets that spot where maybe he misses. And nope.
Nope.
In it goes.
Forgot to pick up his mini.
It's okay. He'll come back for it. There you go. He's got a plan. Is this Kalen for the star birdie on the hole?
Yep. Just got to see if Duong makes this.
Yeesh, might.
He might have used up all his putting luck on the last hole.
Yeah.
So.
This is just a mere formality at this point. Let's see if he foot faults. Looks
Nope,
good.
It's clean.
His bag is on real crooked.
It looked like his hook stuck on the chains.
Oh no.
Okay.
Hey, we're into the last hole of the tournament.
Last hole of the tournament. It all comes down to this. So hole 18, it's the same thing as the longs. You got a tunnel shot. You don't want to go long because it goes downhill. We've got OB on the left. We've got a Mando on the tree on the left. And hypothetically, I guess you could go in the pond on 17, but MPO should not be doing that.
That'd be incredible.
Yeah.
Oh, and the pond on 17.
Pond on 17.
Yeah, that would
could
be
go in the
very
pond on
incredible.
1, I guess, too. But
That'd be even more incredible. Oh, he gets up a little high.
yeah, no missing of the Mando in the fairway. Did not enter the restricted space.
James pulls it right.
He's really flirting with the 17 pond on that one. As you can see, the snow's come back
It's good.
late in the day.
It's good. Show you the wind.
Here comes Zanini. Looks like he's got some kind of
So this
Paul
is
Macbeth foreclaw type thing going on.
realistically, well, Kalen hasn't thrown yet, but if he just pars this out, he's got a good chance of winning. Oh, no.
So that's a good way to not par it out. He has gone OB.
It'd be one heck of a throw-in if he has to get there. So
Power's in Kalen's hands now.
yeah, Kalen birdies this, then he wins, presumably.
Presumably.
If he pars it, who knows? Oh, and he
Kalen
pulls
looks
it
like he's going to hit the tree.
after a long day of disc golf. Not the best drives on 18.
No. With the snow back, the wind back,
Mm-hmm. The
hundreds of dollars on the line.
hundreds upon hundred of dollars.
We had over $800 added cash
That's pretty good.
for a C tier.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's $800 more than you need to.
Yeah. And with Top Link and the merch out, we had $120, 120% payouts in the AM division plus players packs. So it was a very well valued event.
That's fantastic. It's good to hear.
Yeah. Lots of donations.
I love donations.
So here's Cam taking his shot from the OP.
This is important. He needs to put this right next to the basket because you got to assume Kalen's not making his putt. And then take your 4 and walk away. That's a little leaked left.
That's not an ideal shot.
No, he's still 20 feet away probably. I don't see that being a problem for Cam.
Kalen looks like he's maybe 120 out. Maybe a bit more.
Does Kalen try and play for the playoff? Or does he try and take it here?
It's hard to tell with the hill, but I'm assuming he's within 20. We playing it wise.
And Kalen makes the putt for the 3. So now it's all on Cam, who must be closer than that. Ooh. Still a tester.
He's inside.
He makes this, we go to a playoff. He misses it.
Pham Zanini makes it. So that's his bogey.
That's his bogey.
Kalen had his par, so that's going to put those two tied. So if no one on the chase...
Oh, that's a good point.
Caught him. And Jimmy D making putts like he always does.
Yeah. No doubt in my mind.
We tripping up on his bag. Luckily the invent's insured.
Thank you, what do you say?
Thank you, what do you say?
All right. We got 2 6 downs.
2 6 downs.
Anybody?
So,
what is this? Okay, there we are. Kalen and Cam both 6 down. James and we both 3 down.
It appears we'll be going to a playoff.
Yeah, we definitely see it. Seems that we're going to a playoff. Definitely see the wind and the conditions of today really affecting the play. Those scores are not what you would expect.
Yeah, it's Centennial's very scoreable, especially from the shorts, especially in these basket positions. So like with the cold, with the snow, with the wind, with just the change in temperature that we haven't been used to.
The bundling up. So here we go. Surprise, Braden Jones comes in, ties Cam and Kalen at 6 down.
Off the chase. We got Kalen getting ready for hole 1. And finally, we have birdie boy Pham Zanini. So the playoff will be starting on hole 1, short tee pads, playing consecutive holes from the shorts until a distinct winner is decided. Should 2 players get a birdie and 1 get a par, the one with the par is out, and the 2 players will continue in sudden death.
Elimination style. Braden Jones with the best round should go first, with the 7 down in his round here, which is quite substantial.
Shooting a lefty forehand. It's got a nice little sit up, little fade, and he is.
That's got to be That's inside circle. That's a great shot. Really puts the pressure on Kalen and Cam to make a good drive here.
Kalen looks like he flipped up a bit. And he'll have a bit of a shot to get it in.
Yeah, he's leaked that out right. That's going to be 70, 80 feet to make
Cam's
the 2.
fans are coming in on the right.
Oh. Duck Army.
Doesn't phase him one bit. And he's got a nice hyzer, a little tight.
Oh, it's a little wide.
He's got a nice skip, circle's edge.
Yeah,
so it looks like Braden's the closest.
Kalen needs to make this to keeps his with both of them being inside circle, presumably.
Yep.
You gotta run it. There's no point laying this up. There's no point thinking about missing. You just gotta put it in. Oh, whoa! I thought that was in.
It was a good line.
Keeps him inbound for the 3 if both of these guys miss.
So Cam's lining up about I'd say a 25 to 30 foot putt.
Yeah, that seems like a good range.
He's pretty close to the edge though.
That is good.
Straddle putt.
Makes good.
Like it's nothing.
That's a great great putt, great drive from Cam. That made it look like he was a little outside. This is where Braden got to. He's only 25 feet.
And then Braden's got to make this to keep the playoff going with Cam.
That is... Oh, no.
So
you can see Cam's reaction. Just can't believe it. Well, I guess that's it.
That's it. Pham Zanini is your 2022 L.A.D.Y.G.A.G.A champion.
That's a tattoo if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, he should get one. So yeah, that was a great event. I'm happy to have been able to put it on again after a huge hiatus. Congrats to the winners. I just want to quickly go through our sponsors. We had Toronto Tag Tour, Rocket Plumbing, Toronto Disc Golf Store, Chainlink, Thomas, Gilbert, E.T. Seaton, Top Link Disc Golf, Canadian Disc Golf Productions, Peter Bonk, Andrew Gosby of Gosby Law, You Enjoy My Designs, Glenn, Chris Oz and the ODSA, Mindy and Disky Chick, Spokes and Sports, Pat McCauley and Peace Bridge, as well as Evan Phillips at the Good Bits.
Yeah, and I just want to say that thank you to Kevin for putting on a great tournament.
It was a good time, and we paid down to 7, so
we take last cash.
We, Nahan and Duong, will be taking last cash, and last year's champion Gigi unfortunately just missed it.
So thank you again for watching. Keep an eye out for the next one.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Canadian Disc Golf Productions.